Hey everyone, it's Alan again with another update for Over Many Waters, a game I've been working on lately. And I've added these enemy turrets that fire energy blasts at you. And last update was the little green man, a little lizard, the Klapalin. They're just lizard men, and they do a little tail attack, so I think you've probably seen that, but I'll show it again just in case you haven't. And of course our everyday friendly neighborhood crabs, they are just very basic little pincher enemies. They'll sort of be like the filler grunt enemy that you'll have to battle on occasion, just something small. And yep, so I'll show you the turret now in action. And what happens when you approach the turret, hopefully the frame rate is not crap like it was last time. Okay, so the turret just fires the laser beam at you about every 3 seconds, and it does 1 point of damage every time it hits you. So let's see if I can find a heart, regain some health, and you can disable it as well. So if you hit it for 6 seconds, it goes on this disabled function, and you can continue to do that if you want. If you feel like standing here and just smacking this thing all day long, sure, have at it. But you can also just walk away, and when it comes back on, it won't shoot you until you come back into its zone, which it will shoot you from any point, no matter if you run away. It just doesn't like you at that point. If you're fast enough, you can shut it off before it hits you. The idea is, if we go back out of here and open up this sprite sheet, don't mind the squares, that's just for reference. It's where I sort of carve everything up in Unity. It's the way that it makes my life easier. Anyways, if you see, there's, obviously there's the red and the blue, and there's different styles. So this one's red already, and it's got the vegetation. And then if we open this back up, these ones are pretty much, they're blank, they're clean, fresh. And then these ones have a little bit of vegetation on them, and then these are slightly different. Almost looks like it's a little less vegetation. But the idea I have is to add red and blue. So the red ones are active, they're powered up, and then the blue ones are inactive. And who knows what I might do with these. I might have it so that maybe you can activate them and try to get them to fire at things. Maybe you can use that as a puzzle solving feature. But also, just to trick your mind, if you're in an area that you're unfamiliar with and you pop across one of these things and it's blue, you might think like, oh crap, that's another turret, I got to get out of here. It'll take you a second to realize, oh, it's just a blue turret, I don't need to worry about it. Then you move on and you get into another area that looks similar to the area that you just left, and you get thinking, I saw that turret earlier, I knew it was blue, and then you walk past it and it ends up being a red turret, and you're like, oh crap, you're getting fired at. And you have to deal with that by running up and smacking it or just getting away from it. Another thing to note is that when these turrets are firing at you, you can just get behind something and it will hit whatever's in front of you. So I think this is going to be a little bit laggy, but yeah, you can see that I'm standing right up against it and up against this bush, and it's not hitting because it's firing into the bush, so you're protected. So there might be times where I create an object that it does pass through, probably just to trip you up, but at this point I have not done that. So another feature is I made it so you can go behind these things, and I just did that by slicing up the top and bottom, making them independent pieces, and they you can still actually get behind one of these things, and it will block. I don't know if it will do it here. I don't think it will. Let's see. Nope, I'm still getting hit from that spot, but yeah, it'll block so you're like hiding behind something to prevent from getting hit by this. So that's the update I have for you. I'm gonna, just in case you didn't see it, I'm just gonna run up here and get into a fight with this Plapalin character, this lizard man. Okay, so he's a 2-hit enemy, and then he'll deal 2 damage to you as well. So he's pretty fun. I enjoyed making him. All right, that's it. See you on the next one.